we on?
We're on.
Finally! God! Hello everyone, welcome to the first edition of Cyberpaint, where I'm actually going to be doing some makeup. I asked my friend Shawnee here to be my very first model. I've been doing makeup for about 13 years, and my favorite subject has always been women of color. So I'm going to show her how to do just a regular, everyday, natural go-to look with a pop of color.
Ooh, it sounds wonderful.
And we're going to do some contouring, and she's also asked for a special contour of making her nose look small. So we're going to do that too.
A lot of women love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
You should try that.
You did it on me. I love it.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Did
So
he
first,
move some invisible bangs earlier? That was too cute.
who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my bangs are always there. Hair of life, always there. So if I can find this, here we go. So we're going to start with a thing. I forgot what it's called. Oh, a paint pot from MAC. This is called Painterly. It's the best paint pot in the universe for getting a natural everyday look. Okay. And I'm going to take a little bit of it on the end of my handy dandy mascara wand here, just like this, because we want to remember hygiene. Okay.
Okay. And why are you doing it on a mascara wand as opposed to a brush?
Because it's just easier for me to grab off of here with a paintbrush.
Okay.
Thanks for the questions. I'm just kidding.
Because I know people would want to. That's a question I want to know.
And we're going to take it and we're just going to go just on the lid. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be beautiful.
Of course it has to be beautiful.
Can you just stop? Don't talk, Robin, the whole movie. Just kidding. Look at me.
You know that's impossible.
I know. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other side. And this is what's going to hold the eyeshadow on for a longer period of time rather than wearing it by itself. And I prefer this one because it gives a more seamless look to the eyeshadow. And we're just rounding that off into the crease.
Okay.
Okay?
Wonderful.
I know. Fantastic. So then I'm going to smooth it out just a little bit more. And wait for it to get just a little tacky. We don't want it to dry all the way
Okay.
before we start putting shadow on the top of it. So you have to be quick.
And when you're smoothing it out, is there a special brush that you need to use?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I forgot to mention, I'm using my favorite concealer brush from MAC ever in the history of the world. It's a mini. You only get this out at holidays. And the number has gone off of it. I do apologize. But it is the best brush for applying eyeshadow base, period.
Okay.
Love it. And then we're going to take, I have a special edition Elizabeth Arden brush that I like to use. This is limited. You can't get this anymore. But on my blog at lifeintheblogs.blogspot.com, there is a whole list of brushes for application, and they're all from MAC. I don't remember the numbers off the top of my head. I can't remember yesterday, so you'll figure it out.
Yesterday.
Oh, God, here we go.
I won't make you suffer through it.
And I'm going to take my Alice in Wonderland Urban Decay collection.
You know, Alice in Wonderland, I almost thought you were joking for a second. That is totally awesome.
I know, isn't it fantastic? I love
Yes.
it. There's a color in here called Oraculum. It's a regular color also, and it is...
And where would somebody get Alice in Wonderland?
Sephora or Ulta.
Thank you.
You say that again?
Sephora or Ulta.
Okay.
And this is a regular color too, which I'll have to get back to you on. I thought it was on the back of the box, but for right now we're calling it Oraculum.
Okay.
We're going to place the color on the lid.
And did you choose this color for any particular reason?
Just because it's a really pretty, super complementary gold type of a look, which is really pretty on women of color for every day. And it gives a natural pop of color without being too over the top.
So again, I see you're kind of using like a padding technique as opposed to people that use the...
For this type of a look with this type of a shadow, get on the shadow.
Okay.
Because this shadow has more of a shimmer to it, rather than diffusing it and breaking the shimmer down, I want the shimmer to come out more, so I'm patting it on. Look at me. And when you open the eye, it's like living color living on the eyelid rather than smeared, diffused color.
I have a lot of women that are older that ask, is it okay to wear shimmer?
Honey, I don't know who made up all the rules. It's okay to do whatever you want to do, to wear it however you want to wear it.
Amen.
Now, a lot of people will say that these type of eyeshadows are going to draw more attention to lines and wrinkles, but that's only if you don't put it on properly. Let me see. Look how her eyes light up now.
Okay, close for a second. Close your eyes for a second. Ooh, beautiful.
Okay, now, when, for the older women who do have a little bit more of a crepier eye, I recommend using the primer from Urban Decay, also this one, the Potion in the purple, because this has silicone in it and it sort of expands and fills in and acts like a sealer, and then you put your paint pot on the top of it and it's a lot smoother.
We
Now-
so need that.
Mhm.
Women are going to love that because
Yeah.
we do not like a creepy eye. Not creepy, but creepy.
Now I'm taking this a little bit to the crease. Look at me. And a little bit on the inside of the inner lid. And that's it. That's it for your lid color. Okay?
Pretty.
Now I'm going to take a color that is from Lancome with my favorite Lancome blending brush that's also on my blog. This one here, the one with the point.
I love that brush.
Everywhere you go, it points. Love it. And the color is called Lazard. It's a really nice deep brown. It's a real rich red-based brown. Browns come in a lot of bases, purple, red, and blue. But the best for women of color to show up and look natural and pretty and give a seamless look is a red-based brown.
And who is Bizarre by?
Lazard
The
is
color.
by Lancome.
By Lancome. Do you have any particular line that you like the best, or
I like everything. I like to use any and everything. If it looks good, I use it. I don't care if it's $2 or if it's $50.
and that's a lot. It's really good for women to know because we have so much stuff sitting in our drawers that we don't use
Right.
because we feel if it's like $2, it's not going to work.
Right, it's very true. Like, you can get the entire hard candy line at Walmart now. This is all sold at Walmart. The regular hard candy line that you used to be able to find in Sephora and and Ulta and all that business.
I saw the hard candy. That's really
And
nice.
it's really inexpensive. And I went one day and lost my mind and spent like $60. But I got like 20 different things to use. So it's a good way to get some good inexpensive makeup. And so now I'm taking the brown and I'm going over and on top of the lid color. Look at me.